everyone, good morning. Today's topic is force. We'll do about what is force. Force is basically a push or a pull. When we try to move an object or when we try to stop an object, force can do many things. Like force can can move an object, can stop a moving object, can change the shape of the object, can change the direction of the object, can change the speed of the object. But when does force comes into action? Force comes into action when we have a physical contact with the object. Until and unless we have a physical contact, the force can not come into action. For example, I am trying to push this table. This table will only be pushed if I touch this table. Until and unless I touch this table is not gonna be pushed. For example, I want to stop a move, catch a ball. I cannot catch a ball until unless I touch a ball. In the similar way, the force can only come into action when we have a physical contact with it. I'll give you certain instances. For example, we have a tug of war. In tug of war, before this we will come, like for example, I want to push this table. I have to touch it and I have to push this table. In the similar way, a bicycle is moving. I'm gonna stop the bicycle. I have to apply the force to stop the bicycle. Now force has both a magnitude as well as direction. When we apply a force, the object moves in the direction of the force applied. For example, I'm pushing a bicycle, it will move in the direction of the force if a single force is applied. Now if more than one forces are applied, then it depends on the magnitude and the direction. For example, there is a trunk. Now I am pushing this trunk, I am applying a force, so trunk will move in the direction of the force applied. Now if on the trunk that force is applied from both the directions, then it will move in that direction in which more magnitude of force is applied. Like two boys are pushing, one is pushing and one is pulling the trunk. If the push is greater than the pull, then the trunk will move in that direction, or vice versa. In the similar way, there's a tug of war. In tug of war, we pull from both the ends. There are two teams. Now this rope only moves if both the teams are applying equal pressure. Then this rope will not move. This rope will only move if one team is applying more pressure than the other team. Hence, when more than one force is applied, otherwise the object always moves in the direction of the force applied. But if more than one forces are applied, then the object will move depending on the magnitude of the force. Whichever force is more, the force will move in that direction, subtracting the lesser force. Okay, now force can do. What can force do? Force can move a stationary object. Like a table is stationary, I want to move it. I'll give it a push or give it a pull, it will move. Now second thing, the force can stop a moving object. A ball is running, I want to stop it. I'll apply the force, the ball will stop. Third, it can change the shape like a spring. If I push the spring, it will get compressed and become smaller. If I pull the spring, it will become stretched and become longer. Hence, force can change the shape of the object. Now, force can also change the direction of the moving object. For example, in instance is a cricket, when the ball is thrown by the bowler, he's applied the force, he's thrown the ball. Now when the bat applies the force, then it changes the direction. Otherwise the ball was going towards the batsman. Now when the force was applied by the batsman, the ball goes in the opposite direction. Hence the force can also change the direction. The force can also change the speed. For example, if the bicycle is moving towards one direction, if I apply a force from backwards, then the speed will increase, or if I apply the force in the opposite direction, then the speed will decrease. I'll give you one more example of the changing the shape. For example, we take a kneaded wheat flour ball and we put it under a rolling pin and we roll it, so it becomes a flat chapati kind of thing. It has changed the shape. Earlier it was a thick ball and now it's changed the shape. Hence we'll come to a conclusion that force can cause n number of differences. It can change the shape, it can change the size, it can change the direction, it can change the speed, it can change the shape. But it will only come in force when we have a physical contact. Without physical contact, it will not come in force. Thank you so much, and let's see for the other lecture. Bye.